Namaste, my Phoenicians. Meeting the melanin again. Hi, my name's Case, and welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your daily message or massages. Come with me, come on, come with me. Gosh, my melon is finished. Can I finesse one of the progeny? We'll see. I've already selected the pick a card. Card 1 is the Sunstone. Card 2 is the Snowflake Obsidian. Card number 3 is the Lapis Lazuli. Let me get my eyes on so I can read. Oh, see, I'm trying to scupper me by not having my incense lit. Not having that. This is so full. I'm going to empty this after I finish this video. Not taking any chances with my white sage. My Californian white sage gifted to me by Kirsten Schultz from Germany, no less. Yes, baby. Okay. Let's get the domino of the day. Right, you know I can't slide up to the deck. I have to pick it up and draw it. Oh, God have mercy, nearly blocked down all of everything around me. Okay. Let's make sure that you can actually see what really are going on. Right, I've done the hustle now and the shuffle. Oh, good golly gosh, we have the High Priestess plus the Empress. This talks about growth. The Empress is represented by water and earth energy as well as Venus energy. This is about nurturing of self, knowing your worth, sitting on that throne. This 3 also speaks about expression. It could be self-expression in a group. The 3 also represents the Hangman in the world. The 3 is at the top. This is talking about somebody no longer sacrificing themselves to a situation, being enlightened to a situation, possibly causing an end to this situation, completion. With the High Priestess in the reverse, my Phoenician, good golly gosh, right? This is telling me that somebody may be experiencing some fertility issues. We see the Empress, it talks about fertility, birth, growth, yeah. Could also be fertility with the... Where's my mic? I was putting emphasis into the screen.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Yeah, as I was saying, it could be a bit, the truth is a bit too fertile and peppered with subterfuge. This also speaks about someone who is extremely selfish and shallow, right? And an emotional drain, somewhat. Yeah, the original bad boy edge puller. Yeah. Can you see it still? Yeah. This also talks about somebody's going to have a change in their fortune, okay? Or a fortunate change coming your way. But Divine is telling you to still you know, step on the side of caution. Yeah. Make sure it's not gift wrap shit. Somebody that may approach you and they're not giving you the full circuit. Make sure you know everything. Read everything. Especially when it comes to your health and your pentagale. Your safety. Everything. The two brings into mind justice and judgment. Somebody is getting their karmatic dessert. Yeah. Going straight to the dessert. No dinner, no entree. This could also be about something to do with a legal situation being unbalanced. Libra energy. This also speaks about just an injustice in a situation, could be because due to abuse. Somebody who puts their status above another. This person has a lack of accountability. Somebody's dealing with a proper lying liar, the one that you just want to smack their face and punch them in the belly. Yeah. They make you so mad you feel like peeling off your skin. Let's get the runes out. Where are they? Okay, going with the Palo Santo. Oh, we have Bacana. This is about a new beginning, a birth. This also speaks about fertility and growth. Told you, on fertility, somebody's going to be discovering they're pregnant. We've seen it twice, could possibly be with twins. Or their second attempt. And this pregnancy is definitely going to come to fore. This is represented by the letter B. Oh, I didn't realize. It's in the reverse. On the screen, it's looking in the right way, but it's the reverse for me when I look at it. So I'm going to have to read the reverse of this. Somebody's going through a lot of anxiety because there's a lot of deceit around them. Or maybe they're deceiving themselves because they don't want to be abandoned or feeling abandoned in a situation. Somebody's losing control. Let me make sure well, I definitely know what this is. This is radio, represented by the letter R. In the reverse. Good golly gosh. Somebody's at crisis point. Things is getting really sticky. Yeah. Definitely an injustice. This could also speak about a death. Right next to the birth. I don't want to touch on stillborn, but it's here. My condolences. One more room, please. Oh, we have, is it Wunjo? This talks about peace, you know, experiencing joy and fellowship, partnerships, working together. This looks like a flag. Could be the flag of the white flag of peace and purity. This also speaks about good news approaching. Wunjo is represented by the letter V and W. So you've got V, W, R, and B. This R in the reverse also talks about a loss of status, having no status. If they got a vehicle, it broke down. It's a pile of useless metal. Yeah. This is also speaking about somebody changing their mind about the purchase of a vehicle. Make sure you've got it all, because it could be two cars welded together. Have you checked the VIN number? That's why you got to be cautious with them pentacles. Because there's an old Jamaican saying, what sweet nanny goat will run in belly? Yeah, will surely run his belly. Give them diarrhea. They want diarrhea of the pocket. Right? Yeah, fertility issues. A union breaking up. Somebody causing this union to break up. But I keep telling these people, makes me feel like I need to peel off my skin. Whatever they was whatever was being worked on, whether it was through gossip, pain of a spell worker, this union is definitely done. Somebody was definitely dedicated to that effort of breaking up a union. But you can't break up a foundation if it was solid from the outset, dear. Nobody can be taken unless they want to be took. Oh. The final card we have out, Divine Masculine. Yeah, look what's underneath it. Some secrets are going to be revealed to you. Looks like an encyclopedia. Right? We've got the Watchtower of the East in the reverse, don't you know? Good golly gosh. Somebody's not using their creativity, or they're masking their creativity. I told you, somebody's doing the work, right? Of Pinocchio. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Tarot Dreams. Current energy around my Phoenician is the Five of Pentacles. This is Taurus as well as Mercury energy. Somebody's feeling left out in the cold. Yeah. This also speaks about financial loss, having a lack mindset, or having an extreme amount of worry. Outside influences, somebody's worrying about their pentacale. Can they do it? Yes, you can. Right? And that's the true proof. The next sword. Yeah, baby. Because what? The children of the corn. Watch. They're watching. A lot of this is immature energy. If this is not your child, this person is because pages are inexperienced. Some of them are too experienced in bull swanky. Yeah. Immature energy, young-minded. I'm gonna go back around and finish it out. What's the final outcome for this plethora of evidence? The cheating cheater, right? Listen, this energy is always coming out. We need a free day, but we need to know who was doing all of this shiznai, right? The one that stabbed you, the back, front, neck stabber. Yeah, that one. Them. Yeah. Aquarius as well as the moon energy. This person betrayed you. High Commander Decepticon. And they knew what they was doing. This person knew what they stood to lose with you. Always had a hidden agenda. Extremely sneaky, right? More sneakier than An Indian, one of those American Indians, right? Because they were silent on foot. This person, a betrayer. This person is looking back. They're feeling left out of the cold in the moment. At the moment, they look also. They might conjure Pentacali because they can see that you build insecurity, and they listen. And they're watching you do it in a wise manner. A lot of air energy. You're not communicating with this person that is out in the cold. There's no, you got no love for them. I don't see one, nary a one cop. You are not looking, right, to talk to them in a lovely manner while strumming on the harp. You're not. That's not on the agenda today, folks. This energy around my Venusian, is it my Venusian's energy? Or is it being directed at them, right? We have the Page of Pentacles. Again, young energy. It could be two children that are involved in this situation. This person is feeling left out in the cold because they see that you're getting help, right? They don't realize that it's the divine's hands. Yes, it's all in his hands, as you are my Venusian. The Page of Pentacles tells me that you are being extremely creative at this moment in time. You're using your intuition, right, in order to pull these opportunities towards you, discern these opportunities. This goes to Six of Pentacles. Some of you are now in a position where you're helping others. You're in a financial position to help others. Pentacles is also about education. This could be you educating others, bringing people to your level. Yeah. What about the palace? What about the secure home, right? You are isolating yourself, right? A lot of you isolated yourself in order to gain this stability, right? And you've noticed that your pink Pentacles is on the up, right? Your edges is being replenished. You lack from, you don't lack no palmers, right? The progeny, right, are good. One of your progeny in particular is affected deeply by this Chichin Chitara, this back front neck stabber. This one looks, it's the younger one. That's the truth roof. You isolate yourself from this situation in order for you to go within. You had to realize that being individual, listen, you realized, right, when you're on your own, you've got no choice but to be strong, and that is what you were. This is why you was gifted with divine downloads. What is the truth about? What was in your emotional blocks? What is the truth that you need to see? Right? Leave that situation immediately. Leave it in the dust. Don't go back, Caroline. The Tower is represented by Mars as well as fire energy. This is the ending of a marriage, a friendship, a relationship. With there's two here. Two could be two people that was behaving extremely immature. This could also be a work situation, because Pentacles is about your work situation, establishing a hierarchy in an establishment. Yes, baby. Divine wants you to also know to expect a sudden change from your situation. Because you are educating yourself, my Venusian. You've got a new curiosity for life. That goes to 9 of Swords. Coming through the dark night of the soul, through that period of feeling anxious, unable to eat, unable to sleep. It was being directed at you. My Venusian, you was feeling someone else's emotions. Cut that cord! Cut it! Psalms 91, slip into that spiritual bath. Just let go into the water. You saw me almost slip off my chair. Do it like that. No, sir. You only clean off your seat of emperors and empresses. Right? Because what? You have good fortune. You have the wheel of fortune. Represented by Jupiter. And again, Mars energy. I mean, fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yes, baby. These opportunities that you are currently, this is in your expectations. Whatever opportunities you're looking into, how you are educating yourself, because the Page of Swords is somebody who gathers information. Is going to be extremely lucrative for you, my Venusian. Hit me up in the PayPal, best friend. So, gathering of the information. The Wheel of Fortune. This could be the winning of a lottery. This is you also understanding the importance of timing. What happened to my music? It also speaks about a completion. 10s are about the ending of one cycle. This is about you educating yourself on how to change your life around. Learning to speak up for yourself. What about this scuppering skulldugger cheating back front next stabber? Procala. Decepticon incarnate. Right? They want to be victorious. Good God, this needs more investigation. Where's Kipper? What do they want to be victorious with? Right? They want to be seen as being victorious, as doing well. What's this? What's this? Because whatever situation they're in, it now work out. There is a breakdown in communications. What else is on my lap? Yeah. Right? Somebody's avoiding a court situation. Right? Trying to use their health as a reason not to go into it. Don't want to get them their papers. Right? They're being victorious at this moment in time, avoiding whatever consequences they need. Somebody is also going to be returning back to court, right? Message! With the divine going, let me just stick down this envelope, right? Because this is a time, what you are attracting in your life with the Wheel of Fortune, 2 10s, as well as the 10 of Pentacles, you're attracting true loyalty. Because you isolated yourself, this means you know yourself. This is Virgo energy, self-examination, self-exploration, right? You're going to be attracting like-minded people. This ne'er-do-well is still bothering me in that corner. I have to go back over there, so... Right? Listen, don't even worry your pretty mind about them. Right? Because the prison that they're trying to break out with the Ratios, Prakalisha, right? Even though their mind is free to put on you with all that dark energy, their body is still imprisoned. Serve them pipe self-right. Serve them pipe herself right. Yeah. I need the moonology on this person coming. I need to have a deeper look. That's how they're screaming in their life with the rat. Yeah. Divine wants to remind you that confidence is the key to your success. Continue to exude it, right? Because you have what? Luck on your side. I had to hold down that bad juju. right? Divine is saying whatever plans you have to be like Aries and take action with Mars energy. Let's get an FP around here. Because you are what? You are the star. You've had ultimate healing. The star card is Aquarius energy. And as we all know, Aquarius is about being compassionate, especially with self. This is about pouring away what subconsciously no longer serves you, being genuine with yourself. This is also my star card, being in the public eye, being recognized for your talents and skills. Whomsoever is trying to come towards you, right, is a Decepticon pretending, right, that they're not, they're going to pretend, right, that they care. They don't care, right? They're not into you. What are they into? All these things are on my lap, right? They're a bad news bear that's going to cause nothing but tears and block your transformation, right? Keep you stuck in this 3D, right? With the same tired, broke down, used up and worn out shiznai that you escaped, right? And they've got the itchy and scratchy show. Yeah, babe. This person's genitalia needs to be put under close scrutiny, like this, from a distance. All them scratches and bumps. Some of them incurable. Right? You don't want no bull in your china shop. Heed that warning. Heed the warning. It may be upside down. Heed it. Nearly dropped over my mic again. And on that note, I dropped my mic because I really do have to go. You guys should be feeling motivated and inspired today to work on your domiciles, work on yourself, balance out your chakras, right? And don't give one thought to this ne'er-do-well. They be where they need to be because that's where they have to be. How else they gonna get the karma if they're around you? Unless you're gonna share in that big fat slice of Zemblanity. Hit me up in the comments. Haven't had a good laugh in ages. Thank you very much for your continued support of me in this channel. I do appreciate your bookings and donations. If you require a personal read from me, all of my information is in the description box below. My email is frequencyphoenix555@gmail.com. I also offer a plethora of paraphernalia that will surely titillate your fancy. Yes, head on over to Teesprings at frequencyphoenix555. I also offer a membership on this channel, and members get to pick what read I do on a Jupiter Thursday. Why? It's for truth, expansion, and evolution way. Yeah. Oh, good golly gosh. I didn't go for Nay today, but Nay was at my hip. Trust and believe. Always. Don't joke about that. Anyhow, as I always say, don't get smoked. Don't take them back. Right? They're still coming back in with the immature energy. Whatever actions that they did, it hurt your youngest child. If you have one child, that child is hurt. Right? And it's going to cause them to go in on themselves. You need to avoid that tower. You need to go and speak up with your child and get them to talk what's really going on in their mind. It's weighing on their little minds. Right? Leave the scupper with the itchy and scratchy show. And as I always say, from the ashes, baby, namaste.